Hello, I'm Naresh Khanna, the editor of Packaging South Asia, an Indian printer and publisher, and I'm at Printpack 2025 in Greater Noida at the Multitech stand with its managing director, Amit Ahuja. And hello, Amit.
Hi.
Good to see you. I've known Amit, as I've said, many of the people we've been talking about for a long time. And Amit is now the leading manufacturer of flexo label presses in India. And of course the presses have now migrated beyond narrow web flexo to wide web flexo. So tell us, Amit, what are you showing at this show and how you keep pushing the benchmark for the Indian manufacturing?
Yeah, so we have two presses at the show. We have a 450 press, which is suitable for labels and shrink sleeves and a bit of flexible packaging, but not the whole range. And then we have another press over there, which is a 670 wide press, which is mostly for flexible packaging. Both of these are dual servo presses, top of the line automation, and go up to 200 meters a minute, real world speeds, not just talk about it. They work really at 200 meters a minute.
Production speed.
Production speeds.
Not just rated speed.
Not just rated speeds, no gimmicks, real world
performance.
Stuff. Yeah.
And I believe that you have exported your flexo presses now all over the world.
Yes.
What are some of your latest
The
exports?
latest ones are in Hungary, in Switzerland. So we've started entering mainland Europe now for the last 2 years. Before that, it was mostly Africa, Middle East, Southeast Asia. But Russia is our big market as well. We have close to 22 presses there. And getting into Europe was tough, but once we are there, we've really shaken up those guys.
Okay. I believe you were at the Label Expo in Brussels in 2009 or 2011?
I visited first in 2007 with my dad. 2009 is when I decided, do or die, I will be here. And 2011 onwards, we've been there every edition.
With the running press?
With a running press, now 6 times in a row.
6 times in a row, wonderful. And can you tell us a little bit more about now the movement to flexible packaging on inline flexo presses?
Yeah, so the world is changing to shorter runs, and there are two options. Either you go for a digital, or otherwise you have the big boys like the CI and the rotogravures. What about the people who need in between? And digital is too expensive. You need shorter runs, you need less number of pouches to launch maybe some variants or some SKUs, and that's where we fit in.
You need the flexo quality.
You need a flexo press for that, an inline flexo, which can give you 20, 30, 50 kgs up to 200 kgs. So that's where our latest thrust has been.
What about your overseas customers who ask you, how will I look after this press? How, from your manufacturing point of view, how do you see the servicing, the supplying of spare parts, and the other aspects of being a supplier from India?
Yeah, I know. It seems that India is too far away, but the world has become a closer place now. We put things into the press which don't break up, and you don't have a press which breaks down frequently enough. Luckily, our calls for service have dropped to a level where I don't need as many service engineers as there are. But even in the rare chance that there is a breakdown, we can service our presses at 17 locations in the world.
17 locations?
17.
17?
Yeah, through our distributor network. We have close to 15 distributors all over the world.
I see.
They have engineers who can service these, plus everything is connected by the internet, so anything electronics related can be done online. I don't need to send our people there anyways.
Yeah, I believe during the pandemic you installed machines remotely.
Two of them.
2 machines.
Yeah.
In India or far away? Further away?
One was in Israel and one was in Africa.
Okay, wonderful. So what would you like to say about the latest level of technology that you brought, the double servo press, etc., the automation, the inline processes? What do you offer?
So the double servo has been around for 3 years now, with auto register, with bigger repeats and all of that, with So we can now set up a job in less than 5 meters, and that's a real saving. That's where, where a label printer wins over other label printers, over other label presses. If his competition is doing the same thing in 50 meters and we do it in 5 meters, that's a huge saving. Multiply that by 7 times or 8 times a day, 300 days a year, and you see the press is almost free. That's one. People catch up to Multitech because we set the benchmarks. We've done double servos, everybody's catching up. They're talking about double servos now. It's been 3 years for us. We are very soon going to hit the market with a sleeve press, totally gearless, no gears at all in the press, 3 servos per station. We did that, we were ahead of our time. We did that in 2000, I would say 7 years back, so 2016 odd, and that was too early for the market. And we're going back to it now because now the market's ready for it.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks.